My name is Sifu David A. Ross, and I'd like to welcome you to the new martial revolution and the Lion's Roar martial arts system. On here, you're going to find weekly lessons introducing you to the method. We're going to start off with some basic technique and keep building on it, building on it, building on it. You'll have eventually an entire curriculum on here. And later on, what we'll do is we'll be offering seminars if you want to train this in person. And at those seminars, there'll also be certifications. So if you want to get certification and a ranking through this. This one. Think about like grabbing something, pulling in. And then as you step forward, your elbow comes around. Right? Now, they often do this, which is a fist. But the version I prefer, when you do this, is to do this elbow and then come around. And this elbow. Right? And then you do the other side. So the hand that's more toward the outside is palm up. The hand that's closer to you is palm down. The hand that's palm down, you're going to step forward, bring the elbow over. And then as you spin around, elbow out. And so then if I come this way, the hand that's closer to the outside is palm up. The hand that is closer to you is palm down. In. The palm down one, as you step forward, comes over the top. And then as you turn out. Bagua stuff. You know, everybody thinks spinning is, I don't know what it is. It's very simple. It's actually, I said a long time ago, like, if you look at Thai boxing, the basic Thai boxing stuff looks like Sheng Yi, and the advanced stuff looks like Bagua. And that's because when they start doing all the spinning elbows and stuff, that's what the turns are in a Bagua. But, so for example, you know, you start from the front, do this. So, you know, like if you jab it, I'm trying to pull him off balance. I'm also trying to pull him in to that elbow. Or I come around like a hook punch. And sometimes I do that. Why? Because I know he's going to block that. And so then I pull it down. And of course, I can turn around and elbow him again. See? And so suddenly it looks like Thai boxing, but it's really Bagua. So again, I go here. And I go here, here. So, now I can go right into the elbow, but again, chances are he's going to block the first thing I throw. Now that doesn't mean that I can't then turn and come spinning elbow, right? Which is, you know, like pure Thai boxing, which you see all the time. But if I add that little piece, where I do this first, knowing that he's going to block it, I'm going to get more out of it, right? Yeah. And I go around, and where I end up? I end up behind him. This is no different than when we go in without him there, right? 1, 2, 3, and I have you turn elbow, right? We do it every basic class. And then I have you turn and turn, right? So I mean, it's blah, blah. But I can also go here, here, here. So again, it's that same go get the jump. I can leave this here, right? Now remember, let's say I go back the other way now. And I can use this also as a block. It's all there. All right, you've seen this kind of stuff before. It's one movement that makes that 12. It's all applied. So in other words, I go here. Move. Yeah. Okay. So, also, let's say I go this way. Let's not do that. We'll do something outside, outside. Grab it. Okay. this arm coming this way and turning, right? And I showed you this, I showed most of you this little trick here, right? But let's say I did this, and instead of this elbow, I did this elbow, and instead of spinning this way, I spin this way. Now again, I can do that one of two ways. I can pivot on my left leg coming around, right? Or I can pivot on my right leg coming around. Subtle, pivot on the left, pivot on the right. So. If I pivot on the left, pull him into the straight. I can even let go, you know, as I spin. So in other words, I go. So as he moves in to chase me. Right? That was pivoting on the left. Does that make sense? Now, I pick up my right. It's all the same thing. Well, let's say he pushes it up. So which one did I put on? So I'm going to pivot on my block. Bad things happening. Right, 4.
Especially when he's gonna like do arm locks.
Or choke you down.
That was going to be on my right.
Right.
This is my block. Not just he's fighting and me going. Okay. And actually, I should have mentioned this. You know, we did this one. This was the very first one we did. Or the first one. And he didn't get into it, but eyebrow mopping
Yeah.
as you turn. You know. So again, here, start with this elbow. I can pivot on my left, or I can pivot on my right. Okay? And then just follow the sequence and find the technique. It'll be there. The other one I was saying is that when we did this, I talked about this, so as you turn, it opens them up. It's a little hand thing. I went boom, boom, boom. See what I'm doing? But again, I can continue going. Doesn't turn into me. That's the mistake. That's the same thing with the 7-star thing. When you realize where they are and you turn to try to face them, you turn into something. It's the same thing in boxing too, right? When they slip and win and they pivot out, right? It's to make the guy go, oh, you're over there. Boom. Tyson had a nice knockout like that too, where he hopped off to the side and smacked the guy. Right? So again, I'm here. Boom. So I can pivot on the front near leg, which is the right, or I can pivot on the far leg, which is the left. Right? If he doesn't want to walk in on
You did that for a second, I wanted to see something. Because most likely somebody's gonna try to. Yeah.
Doesn't
They're
matter.
gonna walk in because they think they're gonna play, especially if they play the elbow game. They're gonna walk into it.
They can play the
They always
elbow.
walk into it, yeah. They always walk into it thinking.
Best thing you can do, throw a kick at that, my friend. No, not now. Now you're kind of screwed.
What's going to happen to him as I go like this? And remember, as I walk this way in my wall, what am I doing?
Bring the arm right.
So what am I doing with his neck?
Cranking.
Yeah. Looks real pretty in the forms. No damage there, right? Except when you realize that it's.
And if you fall backwards, you're breaking his neck. You'll be definitely breaking his neck.
You don't want to break his neck.
Start going this way.